able to look. Viewfinder is much more clear. But the eye autofocus isn't that sticky like a Sony or Canon. Like what you're saying is you can be moving around and it'll like stick to your eye, the walkway. Yeah, good. Or food. I'm paying him food. A lot of good shots. Okay, so some of the focusing things, these are like my pet peeves with the Q3, right? So I'm using eye face body detect, and we're gonna go inside the EVF so we can get a better look. There we go. And as you can see, it is focusing on, there we go. Focusing on Lupe's body and now her face. So going back to her body, taking shots, and then sometimes it'll pick up her face depending on the distance, and we get a clear shot. But if you notice, the EVF is very clear, very sharp, but when I half press, like I'm doing now, you can see the information come up on the left side of the screen. When I half press, it gets kind of blurry. So the resolution of the screen actually drops. So it's clear now. I don't know if you can see this. And then when I half press, it gets a little bit blurry overall. Similar to like what the Sony does. Some of the cameras I tried, the A1, A7, R5. Nikon Z9, it didn't really do that. So I'm gonna half press again. Seeing it's a little bit blurry, but when I take off my button from the shutter button, everything is clear. So again, eye face body detect. What I do now is I just go back, instead of eye face body detection, I just go back to field, and I just use one focus point, a giant field, focus on Lupe's face, and recompose, and that's it, and just get the shot. Focus is faster, you're confident that your model's face will be sharp and in focus. It's like it needs power to calculate.
It's like a loading time?
Something like that, and then it decreases the resolution. So. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Guam Photography. Again, I'm using the Leica Q3 and the model to help me with this shoot, who is no familiar face to the channel. Please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Lupe, back again for the sixth time helping James with a new camera review. So,
thank you so much for always helping me out on this channel, like test camera gear. And I think the last camera that we used was actually a Leica.
Yes, sir.
And it was a Leica SL with the Sigma lens, and we got some amazing shots from that camera. And I think we're getting also amazing shots from this camera.
Yes, we are. We really are. Some good things, some bad things that we're gonna talk about.
Yes. I'm gonna say, for those of you that are probably, want me to get straight to the point, is overall, I love this camera, but there are some things I don't really like about it. First, that you probably already saw is the focusing with the EVF getting blurry while trying to focus. It's super bright right now. Second is the eye body face detection isn't that great as other cameras, not that sticky. But I do want to mention right now that the Leica Looks so far, and just last month they came out with a new Leica Look. It's kind of like a preset to the pictures. It's called Teal. And Teal, I tried it out, it's a little bit too bluish for my taste. But today I'm shooting with DNG, digital negative raw file, large, and large JPEG, and that JPEG is in brass.
It's really nice.
How do you like the photos so far coming out?
It's really nice. Just the first photo we took, just testing the lighting.
Yes.
The filter on it, right?
Yes.
The copper filter.
Leica Look, yeah, brass.
It was really nice, just coming out as a raw photo as
yes.
well. So I'm excited.
Yes. Image quality, no complaints. These are kind of like my pet peeves with the camera, but we'll keep on shooting. Just gonna hold it. Maybe go through, get this back on. Another thing I like about the Q3 is the rear LCD screen. The colors at the back of the screen is totally different from what you see through the electronic viewfinder. And even though I tried to adjust the rear LCD colors, I did a color adjustment to try to match what's inside the electronic viewfinder, I still can't get it right. It's just much clearer and better quality, better colors through the electronic viewfinder. And then when you go home and upload the files to the computer and look at it, it's just totally different from what you see on the rear LCD. So I never trust the rear LCD. I always have Lupe look through the electronic viewfinder. And Lupe, do you notice a big difference, or it's kind of similar to what you see in the EVF versus the rear LCD?
I definitely see a difference in the contrast.
Contrast, okay.
It looks a little like dimmer compared to what I'm looking through.
So the electronic viewfinder is much more brighter contrast here.
Yes, sir.
I see.
A lot clearer too. I think it's just my eyes that are trying to focus on a bigger screen, but when you look through, it's a little bit sharper.
Yes, and I think the electronic viewfinder has like what they call it eye relief. It's much large when you look through it, so you don't have to strain looking, like you're saying, close up at a larger screen. Okay, we're in our second outfit, and we'll keep on shooting. Alright, we're done with our photo shoots, and just to summarize, it's just like three things I don't really like about the Q3. The rear LCD not being accurate color, the focusing with the EVF, as well as the focusing overall with the Q3 as in the eye face body detection, and the EVF getting a little bit blurry when you have press, and the Leica Looks. I just wish there was more. I know a new one just came out last month, the teal, but I still keep it going back to brass just because Guam sunsets very warm, and brass Leica Look, or the filter as we've been calling it, just matches the pictures. What do you think overall about this photo shoot?
It was pretty fun. Just looking at the photos kind of gives me an example of what they would look like edited, but they still look really good, just raw. I did notice a lot of the focusing problems and the light differentials when it comes to looking through the glass and through the screen. It gives me a different outlook on how to look at my phone photos. So overall, it was a really fun experience.
I don't know if you noticed, but when you're looking through the pics, there's maybe one or two that was blurry. I don't know if you saw that.
Just slightly, but it was just because we were moving, I'm pretty sure.
That's true. Camera's not really great for moving subjects. You're pretty much like static most of the time, which is good for this camera. Again, really awesome camera. I think it's perfect for travel, portraits, street photography. I think this could be like my all-in-one kind of camera where I don't have to worry about buying lenses to change it. And this 28mm Super Lux is just so strong, powerful, and there's some background blur actually. If you look at the shots like towards the end of the shoot, there's some background blur, so it still blurs the background. I can always add like more blur in Lightroom, Adobe Lightroom. But I think the blur is decent. It's pretty good, even for like 3/4 body.
It definitely lets your eye stray straight to the main focus of the photo.
Yes.
Which is usually the model.
Yes, which is you.
Yes.
You did awesome today.
Oh, thank you.
As always.
It was fun. It's always fun with you guys.
Thank you. Oh, do you have Instagram for viewers if they want to follow you?
Yes, I do. It's still same name, Guadalupe Hamamoto, but my user handle is now nomotog.gson.
Yes.
So it should be linked below or on the
Yes,
side
or
somewhere.
on the screen.
So
Yes.
add me and follow me.
All right. Thank you, everyone. If you haven't, please subscribe.